Dear Sam, we had your 3 cheese flatbread with crispy prosciutto last week at your restaurant, Graze. Any chance we could have the recipe? Oh yeah, every chance. It will happen today. I have a couple friends that whenever I do something on YouTube that's at one of the restaurants, they're like, dude, why are you doing that? I go, what do you mean? Why would people come order it if you show them how to make it? I go, well, because there's a whole lot of things that go into why people go to a restaurant other than just the recipe. I go out, I order grilled cheese, and I know how to make a pretty damn good grilled cheese. So I tell them, calm down.
IKEA released their Swedish meatball recipe. I'm pretty sure they're still selling meatballs.
Thank you, Max. One more example, Chance.
Oh God, that's a hard one on the spot.
I didn't mean to put the
The
child on
buffalo
this.
chicken grilled cheese.
Thank you.
From Disneyland.
Disneyland. Thank you, Max, by way of Chance's ego. So we're gonna do this. One of the things that makes it is crispy prosciutto. I'm gonna show you how to make it because you'll want to put this on everything. Pastas and salads and charcuterie plate. Okay, well let's just go. Baking sheet, parchment, prosciutto, thin prosciutto. It's how it comes. I'm showing you this package, not pimping this package, but showing you so you realize there's no tricks involved here. This is just the way it can happen. So now I have to do this. All right, so here's the thing to do. In this particular case, let me start with a whole one underneath. You open it up, this guy comes out like this. And what's important is that it goes flat. We don't want it touching anybody else, okay? Hands at home, prosciutto. Everybody remember that from school?
Kind of.
I think Max got that all the time from the teacher because he was touching other kids, poking girls in the back of the head with his pencils and stuff. Prosciutto, crispy prosciutto. You're gonna love this. Try to have it come out perfect. I have not set myself up for success. I thought 3 would be fine, but now I want to do another one, so watch how I have to do this. We'll do this right here. Take this off. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then you grab another sheets. We'll just give ourselves a little bit more space here. Perfecto. Vamos. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for playing the crispy prosciutto game. All right, I'm set. Oven's firmly at 375. And I say firmly, and that just means, it's probably a stupid thing to say, confidently at 375. That just means that it's been on long enough to get there. Ovens take a while, and I've said it before. If you're not sure if your oven is at temp, then buy one of those. Well, hold on, I'll show you. Anyway, 375, 15 minutes. That's what you want, one of these things. I think this is about $4 or $5 on, what's that called?
Amazon.
Thank you. I mean, maybe 8, but still, this tells me exactly what I'm dealing with. If you set something in 350 and it's only 325 and the recipe says cook for an hour, it's not gonna be done, and then you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna think it's a shitty recipe, and it might not be a shitty recipe, it might be a fine recipe. Your oven might be the culprit, so get one of these. Put this in the center of your oven, middle rack, turn it to 350, and leave it for a solid 45 minutes. Then read it, okay? All right, everybody clear on that? Excellent. This is 3 cheese. Mozzarella, Fontina, love Fontina, and ricotta that we make silky. Let's make that now. All right, this is ricotta, and we're gonna use half cup. That looks to me like that, all right? Only gets 2 other things. One is garlic. Oh my God.
Loaded.
That was a giant clove and a half. And last but not least, I said silky, about a tablespoon of olive oil. And this is when you want olive oil because this is the flavor time. So just mix this.
Is it Flavor Town?
I said flavor time.
I think you said
I
Flavor
would not
Town.
say flavor town.
I'm pretty sure you said Flavor Town.
No, I won't say it. This, keep in your fridge, put on anything. You could make some really good toast. A layer of this and then some avocado and tomato would be fantastic. But you're gonna like it for here. All right, while we're here, let's grate a little Fontina cheese. That will be the second of our 3 cheeses. Just the like of this. Well, I just got quiet. I didn't say anything. Sometimes I do feel like I should talk the entire time. Do I need to talk, Max?
Entertain us, monkey. Dance.
You're gonna want 1 layer across this flatbread, so make enough for the size of your flatbread. I'll show you mine in a second. No skimping here. Remember the 2 pieces of jalapeno in that Taco Bell chicken sandwich taco thing? This looks perfect. Okay, put this over to the side. I can't work in a dirty space. All right, let's talk flatbread. That is a flatbread. It's close to what we use at Graze. Ours, I think, are a little bit longer and a little narrower. This I made with the naan that we've been making lately. So I took a whole ball of it, cut it in half, and did this. Put it on the flat top a couple minutes aside until it's here, and then it's gonna go back in the oven. But this is perfect. I'm so happy about this. Now we can build. The building will look like this. We begin with some of our silky ricotta. So a couple big, I don't like the word dollop, a couple big spoonfuls. And we do this, we spread it around to the edge. Hey look, it's important that when you take a bite, wherever you take your bite from, you get the benefit of everything that's going on. So do a good job on this. And by the way, a store-bought pizza shell would be fine for this. Those small flatbreads or naans that you can buy in the store would work. Doesn't have to be this size. Just deal with what you've got. Next up, some of our everyday tomato sauce. This we've made before, the recipe's on the website. So we don't want to inundate, but we do want, you know, a couple dollops of it. See, I tried it. It doesn't work. You can't dollop. I don't like the word.
I would have said, we don't want to inundate, but we don't want to be Alan.
We don't want to inundate, but we don't, yes. So give this a little spread around. The flavor that this is gonna add. Look, if you don't keep some of this in your freezer at all times, which by the way, this container was in my freezer earlier today, let it defrost, and then it's available for anything you want. Okay, now, shredded mozzarella on top like this. And you don't have to go crazy because there are 3 cheeses, right? But a nice little coating. Tiny bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. Next, we follow up with our Fontina. And our Fontina, oh, it's so luxurious and delightful. We spread, we spread, we spread. Next, some tomatoes that I forgot to cut. So I will right now. All right, here's one of these vine ripe guys. And I don't want the pieces too big, so we'll just do this. Diced. Did I say diced? I don't know if I did. And so now I just give this a little pickup with my hands, get rid of some of the liquid because I don't want all this liquid. Let me just go right here. I just give it a little squeeze over the sink. Tomatoes I want, all that I don't want. Now just on top. And that's it for this part. You ready for the next part? Because the next part is this, going into a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes. This is the Gen 4 Theragun. You show me somebody that doesn't want to come home from a long day and do this, or this. Note the geniusly designed handle, or on your legs. And I'm gonna show you somebody who's not working hard enough, not standing, not moving, not suffering the stress of everyday life. Because that's what this does. Look, there's all parts of your body that will benefit from this. This is like having your own personal masseur every time you want them. Except you can do this by yourself. I said the genius handle. It gets wherever you need it to get. Theragun releases deep muscle tension. And how does it do it? It does it through a scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power. And by the way, it's as quiet as an electric toothbrush. The OLED screen makes you feel like you're holding something from the future. Marty, we've got to get the Theragun right away. Whether you want to get rid of muscle tension from working out or just the stress of life, there is no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4. Here's the short of it. I use this, and you should too. Like, I stand a lot. So do I use it on my legs? Yes. My calves? Yes. My thighs? Yes. Does my wife Kelly use this? Yes, all the time. Try Theragun for 30 days starting at only $199. And you can do that by going to therabody.com/Sam right now to get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's therabody.com/Sam. therabody.com/Sam. First things first, crispy prosciutto. Told ya. Look at this. Yum. And watch this. But really, I didn't mean look at this. I meant listen to this. Prosciutto, porky goodness. Porky prosciutto goodness. All right, but now the flatbread, because it's out. And that looks like, boom, this. Wow. Okay, let's get it off. Uh-oh, that's going to be hot. And go right there. Nice. Now here's what happens. Really only need to give it a couple things. One of them is a little micro basil. It's a little bit like this. And that is gorgeous as gorgeous gets. Cut it, be happy, enjoy it. Bob's your uncle. Unless you want to come do some of this. Crispy prosciutto is my friend. Dang. Check that out, biatches. And now we'll cut it because you wouldn't give somebody this whole thing, would you? Get rid of that nonsense. Oh, don't forget there's tomatoes in here too, guys. Tomatoes. And it's time, so Right here, the cheese. Look, there's 3 cheeses. How do you not like that? So I suppose the only people that won't like this are dairy intolerant. That's not the right term. What is it? Lactose intolerant. Yum. Tomato. Remember, there's that silky ricotta layer down there with the garlic. Yum. Then Fontina. Oh, the marinara I keep forgetting about. It's just a little subtext. It's gonna be so good. Come on. Do I need to explain? No. I do not need to explain.